tapping the collective consciousness of the organization. What I mean by this is, and I know you have executives and your clients are telling you this too, of they're saying, to think that we can expect a group of 3 to 5 to 10 senior level executives to go into a room for 3 or 4 days and be able to predict all of the changes that are going to happen in their marketplace and anticipate all of the disruption that might occur to set the strategy for the coming year, 3 years, 5 years. It's unrealistic today. Executives are saying, we can't do that.
I think it's particularly unrealistic given how fast change is happening with our customers in the marketplace from a competitive perspective. Look, I sat in an executive committee for almost a decade, and that's how we ran our business. 8 people would sit in the conference room, shut the doors, and make all the decisions relative to the company, and then communicate that top down and expect everybody to go execute. And that worked for 30 some years until it didn't work anymore. And that's to me, that's a recipe for disaster given today's landscape. So if you want to shift from that to tapping the collective consciousness, I'm interpreting that to mean good ideas are everywhere, and we've got to pull those out of the organization.
Absolutely. Great ideas are permeating throughout the organization. And what I hear, my clients say to me, I'll have a CEO say, I am afraid that I have these great ideas inside my organization and they're getting stuck, they're getting squashed, they're not making their way up to me because politics, bureaucracy, layers of incompetence that lies within the organization. Sometimes it's as simple as, I'm managing a team and I have an idea that I feel is really important, and I've got someone who brings a new idea that might be better than mine, but I'm going to make sure that one doesn't get heard.
Right.
This one gets pushed up.
Yep. So opening the lines of communication, tearing down the bureaucracy, maybe less retribution, for mistakes.
Removing some fear, right? There's a lot of fear of mistakes.
Removing barriers. Maybe more credit for the team than the individual. I mean, how are we incentivized? How are we managing performance? I think that probably factors into it.
I think it's huge. I try to think about it from both perspectives. I think about it, what can leaders and managers do to help get those ideas up? And some of it's tool-based, right? We have collaboration driving tools that are available to us today, internal social enterprise, social networking type tools that a Yammer, a Chatter, et cetera, that can free the organization up so that I can present an idea that makes it into the airways that anyone can grab and see. I also think it can be a little bit about democratizing the process of what ideas get picked. What I mean by that is, and I'll give you an example, there's a pharmaceutical organization called Right Solutions that developed a system of getting new ideas on people's radar. They created an idea market, right? Where people could, on their internal kind of social collaborative platform, present ideas that they think would be good for the organization, new product ideas. People could vote on them, people could submit their time towards ideas, vote on those ideas. The best ideas then bubbled up. They were then able to select the top 2 or 3, allocate some funds, let those then roll out, follow that process. And now all of a sudden it's not just about, as you mentioned, a group of executives in the room picking those 3 initiatives.
Yep.
Everyone's got to say.
And good ideas are everywhere, so looking for those.